Ruski's Crypto Cave here, and today we're going to give you just a quick update on my Geodnet miner. It's been up for, as we can see, 2 days and 22 hours. And let's go over the results. Some of this, I did go over some background quick. As far as where I put it, I don't think it's probably the ideal spot. I think some of this stuff is getting blocked. But like some people commented, it's probably better than drilling holes in my roof and stuff. But there is a mount that I'm going to be getting for my helium miner outdoor hotspot, which I might try a second one or even mount it to the same pole and just put it right on top. But I'll figure that out yet. But that is also an option. Because I did order that mount for the roof, and it should be here tomorrow. So I may try to mess around with that over the weekend, just depending what the weather's like. Because walk around the roof on the top, in the middle, not so bad. Hanging over the edge, no thank you. So we'll deal with that at some point in the future. But this is basically a map of the whole United States and all the Geodnet miners that are out there. I'm not going to zoom into mine exactly because it's going to tell you right where I'm at and dox myself. So that's not going to happen. That's why my big old mug is right in this area, which is covering up my miner serial number and coordinates as far as where I'm located. The rolling reward rate at 76.54. I think that's on the lower side because of the roof blocking some stuff. Not 100% sure. Because I did only receive one payment so far. And from what I read, you will not receive a payment until you're over 20 Geonet. So I'm thinking I'll probably receive another payment tomorrow morning. And then I'll probably get another payment about 24. So I'm guessing I'm getting around 0.5 of what I should be getting. So I have a feeling it's because of that location. So we'll see. There's nothing. Sometimes when you hover over stuff, it will give you like a little more information, but it does not here. Down here, it shows you a little chart. It's bouncing all around. It's been online, but the token reward rate is all over the place with a low of 46. There's 51. So I'm thinking if I could get that in a little better spot, maybe a little higher up on the roof, that I might be able to improve those numbers. Because if I put it on the same mount as the Helium Mobile Outdoor hotspot, I can just use the hollow tube, mount it down, run the cabling down the roof, and in through the window where I plan on doing it for the Helium Outdoor hotspot. And it should work, I think. There should be enough cabling. I don't foresee that being an issue. This basically would go right into the room where all the 2070s and stuff are in there, which are currently turned off. So I think that should work, but not 100% sure, but we'll find out. So, but if anybody has any feedback, let me know down below. If you have any tips or tricks that cause I'm brand new to this, first one, obviously. So, it's only been up for 2 days. Actually, just about 3 days, a couple hours away from 3 days being up. So we'll see what happens and to see if it improves by chance. I don't know. So I'll keep you guys posted. But as of right now, that reward rate's at 76.5. Effective satellite numbers for total site 28 to 30. That I would think would be pretty good. Because I've been clicking on a bunch of these around, and there's a lot of them. None of them are perfect. So there's probably some that are perfect, but I mean, as far as maybe that number could be better. I don't know what's good. Don't know what's bad. So I'll just click around a bunch of them and see what other people are getting with ideal locations and stuff. So, yeah. So there's that. And then let me switch off to, I'm going to move my camera mount where it's on the screen so it doesn't block something when I go to the next screen. So I won't be coming back to this one, but so let me stop the recording and I'll be right back. Alrighty, we're back. I moved the box with my big old head in it and moved it down to the corner where it's normally at, and then we just hopped on the Polygon scan, and this will show you my payments 35 hours ago. Like I said, 24.278667 Geonet for a value, let's see, I think it's about $3. Yeah, $3.35. So not too shabby. It'd be nicer if that was per day instead of every other day. But we'll see. Maybe if I could improve the location, I could get better results. Which I'm thinking if I get that mount to work that I was just talking about, we could make things work better. Let's see if I could. I'm going to flashbang it here for a second. I'm going to pull this off screen, make sure it doesn't. Looks like I'm looking up the sky, but I got 4 monitors sitting in front of me, so I just want to make sure it doesn't dox me. It kind of does. Yeah, we'll do this. We'll do the capital, Pennsylvania. Just because it does put a location here. Let's see, Starlink roof mount. This isn't the, I don't think this is the exact one I got, but I got something like this where you basically put patio paper. Actually, it might be the same one, but I think it was $89 or something like that when I bought it. But whatever, could be because I'm not logged in, and Prime members might be a little bit cheaper or whatever. But this is the amount that I got, and I figured I'd just get a pole or something. Let's see. Yeah, because I believe this is. I want to make this bigger. God damn it. There we go. I believe this is 1.75 inches. So I could probably even go to like Lowe's or Home Depot or something like that, get PVC or a piece of aluminum pipe or something that would fit in there. I could screw it in the bottom. And then have the helium outdoor hotspot with the clamps attached to the pipe, and then maybe put the Geodnet miner down the hole on the top. That's what I'm thinking, but I'll see when the thing gets here and see how it works. But basically, this just sits on the roof. Don't want to have it too ridiculously high because then it kind of becomes unstable and you get leverage and stuff. Just because the helium outdoor hotspot miner is actually got some weight to it, so it's not a light device. So if that thing is like a 10-foot pole on top of this thing, it's going to be toppling over probably in a windstorm. So that probably won't be the best. But I'm going to try something like this out and maybe put like a 3-foot, 4-foot, something like that. Get it elevated off the roof somewhat, and then maybe put the Geodnet miner on top. I don't know. We'll give it a whirl and see how that works. But if you're interested in something like this, I can leave a link to it down below. I'm pretty sure I only paid $89. So, unless they jack the price on it, which happens on Amazon. Sometimes you look at stuff and they jack the price up on you, so you never know. But anyway, so we'll go back to, let's see, talked about that. I can't go back to there because that will dox myself. Actually, let's fire up MMPOS. Get in here. Just give you a quick update on here, and then we'll call it in for the video for today. But basically, this shows you what's on, what's off. The only thing that's on is the 3070s, the CPU rigs, and the CMP cards. Everything else is turned off. 3080s, 3060 Ti's, 20 series rigs. 3070 Ti's are off. That's in Hive. 1660 Ti's are still on. That rig is fairly efficient. It's actually mining Dynex right now to Unmineable and getting paid out in Raven. So that's still going. It uses like 400 watts, so it's not a ton of power. But everything else is on profit. The 3070s at my hash rate and power are making maybe 10 cents a rig. So it's basically break even. So it's not pretty. So, and the CMB cards are pretty much right in the same boat. As far as profitability wise, it's barely making anything. It's not just breaking even. I am selling the Zealous into Litecoin, and I'm probably going to hold on to the Litecoin that I'm not going to sell into US dollars and transfer to the bank. I'll probably hold on to the Litecoin, and because it's $50 is in the $50 range is a pretty good price, I think, for Litecoin. So I'll hang on to that for a little bit and maybe sell some at 100 or whatever. We'll see what happens. But anyway, that's what the game plan is going forward with that. So if I get to work on this on get on the roof over the weekend or something like that, I can give you an update and see if that makes any changes. If something changes and I start getting payouts daily, maybe I'll just do a community post or do a short just to give a quick update. But as of now, it's going to be basically looking like 24-hour between payouts because my guess is I'm only getting about 12 a day. And I have a feeling that's probably because I'm the only one of my hex. So I have a feeling that is because of the what's its face, the location and being blocked with the roof. Because basically the shed is behind me, basically straight back, and so obviously the shed is not as tall as the house, so the house roof is blocking some of the signal, I bet, and some of the satellites. So I'm thinking maybe move. First, I basically need to see how that mount works for how this thing works out for the outdoor hotspot, and see if I can make that work. Because if I could get a hollow pipe that's say 3-4 feet tall, clamp the outdoor hotspot to it, and then put the Geodnet miner that's on its rod and just drop it in the hole and let it sit there. See how that works, and then basically essentially just run the cables down the roof into a window. So we'll see, but that's the game plan. See if I can get a little bit better spot and get that reward rate higher than 76%. See if I can get that up into the 90s and see if I can get daily payouts, because $3 a day won't be too bad, and it'll get me to break even and get the money back for the miner much quicker. I did create on my spreadsheet. It's probably going to flashbang you here. She did. It went right there. That is a KS0's Geodnet. So I did do a spreadsheet here as well. Looks similar to my other ones. That's basically what I bought it for. The price was $6.95. I think I used Tech Hustlers coupon code. I think that's who it was. And then $20 of shipping for the total price paid was $6.45. And then basically I just recorded the first payment. And that's what the price was. Current value, all that fun stuff, blah, 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 blah. So it looks like current value is even a little bit higher, up to $335. So it already appreciated a tiny bit. But obviously, at payouts every other day, it's going to take a long time to break even. So 10 months or 10, 12 months, something like that. So hopefully we get the reward rate higher and get payouts every single day instead of every other day. That is the goal, and that will substantially help out. And then since I am the first device in my hex, I guess I'll get an NFT for that as well. And I will constantly, I guess I do get full reward rates, and I guess everybody else splits or something. New miners get added in, something along those lines is what I was reading. I don't know if I'm wrong. Correct me down below. But that's what my understanding of it. That as long as the first one in the hex gets the most rewards, and then everybody else splits it, something like that. So, but we'll keep it updated every now and then. Maybe on the monthly profitability videos, I could give an update on this, how things are going, as far as helium miners and stuff, how that's going. Basically, if you look at it, indoor one essentially is paid off a little bit towards the other one. So about 46% of the way total. I did order 2 more, one of each, to put at the fiance's house, and I'm going to get them spun up. And because I was actually messing around with the planner. The planner's been updated, and actually updates pretty quick when you make adjustments to it. Whereas before, sometimes it would take a couple hours to give you an update. But now it seems like 30 seconds or so. It gives you an update and a projection as far as what it should earn. And I think I just need to tweak mine at my house a little bit because it's not in the best spot, and I think getting it up higher will certainly help. And then, so that's why you got that device to put on the roof. And then I have a location where I can put it on the fiance's house where I think will be pretty decent. And obviously the indoor one is just an indoor one because I do plan on getting a helium phone. I'm just probably waiting until the iPhone 16 comes out. I mentioned this in some comments stuff before in previous videos as well. I have a 14 Pro Max now. Wait till the 16 comes out. By the 16, transfer the 14 over to Helium, and then do Helium Mobile because I don't technically need a second phone. But I was going to be keeping my 14 anyway just because I have a lot of and just use that for crypto stuff. And as far as the Authenticator app and different things like that, I had different wallets on there. Just use that for pretty much crypto stuff, and it's a write-off, business expense. So even if I don't earn a Helium Mobile to pay for itself, it's a write-off. So, and actually I have Xfinity for my mobile service, and since I'm an Xfinity subscriber, I don't have a monthly bill. I just pay for the phones. And then my phone, basically, the 0% will be paid off. I think this month's my last payment, so that will be done. So it's basically just buying the phone. I could trade it in. Yeah, I'll have to buy another phone, whatever. But I mean, you get free money, 0%, probably again through Apple. So we'll see how it works. But whatever. I'm kind of rambling on now. But anyway, look for the weekend. We'll have another update video. Don't know if I'll be able to get to work on the roof or not, just depending on weather permitting. So we'll see how that goes. Possibly maybe Saturday night as well. I don't know. It all depends on Mother Nature. So, but until the next video, we'll catch you later.